Middlesex County Sheriff's Sales for Wednesday, December 17th, 2014. Please be advised that the following conditions of sale shall apply to every sheriff's sale conducted by the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office. This is an open auction with competitive bidding. The plaintiff will open the bidding at $100. Bidding will continue in $1,000 increments until the highest bid is reached. By bidding at this sale, you agree to and are bound by these conditions. The highest bidder, as determined by the sheriff, shall be the purchaser. If any dispute arises as to who may be the highest bidder, the property will be resold. The purchaser will pay 20% of the purchase price in cash, certified check, or official bank check at the close of the sale, and sign an acknowledgement of purchase. By participating in the sale, the purchaser agrees to be bound by the terms set forth on the acknowledgement of purchase. If the purchaser does not comply with the deposit requirements as specified above, the property will be resold. All successful bidders, including the plaintiff, shall be responsible for payment of the sheriff's fees and commissions will be calculated in the amount of the successful bid. The purchaser must pay the balance of the purchase money within 30 days. Interest will begin to accrue on the judgment amount after the 10th day from the date of sale. Time being of the essence. The purchaser shall be responsible for the sheriff's fees and commissions in accordance with applicable statutes. The successful bidder must pay all fees, costs, and commissions within 30 days of the sale. This sale is subject to statutory adjournments. The plaintiff will be granted unlimited adjournment requests. Defendant will be granted 2 adjournment requests. Defendants must make application to the Superior Court of New Jersey, Middlesex County Chancery Division for an order permitting any additional adjournment requests. This sale is sold subject to unpaid taxes, assessments, water rents, and such facts as an accurate survey and title search of the premises might disclose. All liens shall survive the foreclosure judgment. Plaintiff shall disclose and describe the amount of such liens and encumbrances immediately prior to the sale. The sheriff is not responsible for any misrepresentations or omissions, intentional or otherwise, made by the plaintiff as to the existence and amounts of liens and encumbrances or as to the value of the asset being sold. If the purchaser fails to comply with any of the conditions of sale, the property will be sold a second time at a future date. The original purchaser being held responsible for all losses and expenses, but receiving no benefit from such sale. The defaulting purchaser shall be liable to the foreclosing plaintiff for any additional costs incurred by such default, including the difference between the amount bid by the defaulting bidder and the amount generated for the foreclosing plaintiff at the time of the resale. This condition is in accordance with Chapter 50 of Title 2A of the New Jersey statutes amending foreclosures and residential mortgages. Please note that in the event of an assignment of bid, the purchaser must provide the sheriff with the assignee's name within 7 days from the date of sale. Failure to provide this information will result in the preparation of a deed with the original purchaser's name. If the original deed needs to be amended or replaced, a cost of $77 will be charged for the preparation of a new deed. If the plaintiff overbids his judgment amount, the plaintiff will be responsible for the surplus, which will be remitted to the court by the sheriff for application by interested parties for turnover. The plaintiff shall also be responsible for payment of the sheriff's fees and commissions, which will be calculated on the full amount of the successful bid. If a petition in bankruptcy is filed after the sale occurs, the purchaser's deposit will be returned to the purchaser. The sheriff will hold the deposit without interest until further directed by the court or upon consent of counsel. A property may be redeemed without qualification or condition from foreclosure by the mortgagor at any time of 10 days after the sale. Only the mortgagor in person can make the redemption. In order to redeem, the mortgagor must pay all amounts due pursuant to the foreclosure order or judgment without qualification or condition by certified or bank check drawn on a New Jersey banking institution account, which shall include any additional amounts determined and adjudged to be due by supplemental or subsequent court orders. The mortgagor will be responsible for showing valid photo ID to the sheriff's office when remitting the payment for redemption. There will be no disclosure of any upset figures by the plaintiff. All bidders must state their name and on behalf of whom they are bidding. One adjournment, docket number CH76, 3291, 333 to 335. Now, anyone here representing Phelan, Hallinan, and Diamond?
Dennis Kessler on behalf of the plaintiff.
Docket number CH765265, plaintiff, U.S. Bank National Association, defendant Sandra Giles, the address is 120 Cagnan Street, Fort Reading, New Jersey. Does the plaintiff waive reading of description?
We waive reading description. This sale is subject to unpaid taxes assessed.
Third and final call, $100. Sold back to the plaintiff, $100. Sold to Scott Kessler for $104,100. Plaintiff, Green Tree Servicing, defendant, Robert Ianelli, the address is 8 Heathcote Avenue, Edison, New Jersey. Does the plaintiff waive reading description?
We waive reading description. Again, this sale is subject to the same conditions as our prior sales. If anyone cares to hear them again, if not, on behalf of the plaintiff, we enter a bid of $100.
$100 going once. $100 going twice. Third and final call, $100. H765806. Plaintiff, U.S. Bank National Association. Defendant, John Taftinos.
Okay, that's at the court, so.
Okay, we're gonna hold off on that.
Dennis Kessler on behalf of the plaintiff.
Docket number CH765827. Plaintiff, BAC Home Loan.
On behalf of the plaintiff.
Docket number CH765831. Plaintiff, U.S. Bank National Association. Defendant, Eder Mahia. The address is 4 Central Avenue, Piscataway. Does the plaintiff waive reading of the description?
We waive reading description. Again, this sale is subject to the same conditions as our prior sales. If anyone cares to hear them again, if not, on behalf of the plaintiff, we enter a bid of $100.
$100 going once. $100 going twice. Third and final call, $100. Saltzman.
Dennis Kessler on behalf of the plaintiff.
Docket number CH765848. Plaintiff, Federal National Mortgage Association. Defendant, Eusebio Campos Candia. The address is 21 Luthbury Avenue, New Brunswick. Does the plaintiff waive reading of the description?
We waive reading description. Again, this sale is subject to the same conditions as our prior sales, including the announcement that it's subject to the United States of America right of redemption, if applicable. On behalf of the plaintiff, we enter a bid of $100.
$100 going once. $100 going twice. Third and final call, $100.
David Dockery of Griffin Alexander on behalf of the plaintiff.
Docket number CH765866. Plaintiff, Whispering Woods Condominium Association. Defendant, Robert Mason. The address is 6233 Cedar Court, South Brunswick, New Jersey. Waive reading of the description.
Plaintiff waives the reading. Subject to the following conditions, property is sold as is. It is subject to federal, state, and local taxes and any associated liens thereof. Subject to the master deed, bylaws, rules, and regulations as may have been amended of the Whispering Woods Condominium Association. Subject to subsequent condominium lien in the amount recorded as $33,004.67. Subject to a mortgage by Wells Fargo Bank in the amount recorded as $148,500. Subject to any tenant pursuant to the New Jersey Anti-Eviction Act, and subject to any open municipal utilities such as water and sewer. The plaintiff opens the bidding at $100.
$100 going once. $100 going twice. Third and final call, $100. Anyone here representing William Winters?
William S. Winters on behalf of K Mortgage Company.
Docket number CH765918. Plaintiff, K Mortgage. Defendant Edward Beneke. The address is 15 Pace Street, Old Bridge, New Jersey. You waive reading of the description?
Waive the reading and description. Property is sold as is, subject to unpaid taxes, assessments, water and sewer, plus any municipal liens or other charges, including subject to state municipal ordinances, statutes and regulations, including zoning ordinances. Plaintiff starts bidding at $100.
$100 going once? 50,000 NJ Homes.
51,000.
51,000? 60,000. 60,000, Mr. Novak.
61,000.
61,000?
70,000.
70,000?
100,000.
100,000?
101,000.
101,000?
110.
110,000?
111,000.
111,000?
120.
Wait.
He's at 150 over here.
151,000.
151,000?
160.
160,000?
161,000.
161,000?
180.
180,000?
181,000.
181,000?
200.
200,000?
201,000.
201,000?
210.
210,000?
211,000.
211,000? 211,000 going twice?
212,000.
What was that?
Raj Patel.
211,000?
No,
Oh,
212.
212, sorry, 212,000?
213,000.
213,000?
215,000.
215,000?
216,000.
216,000?
217,000.
217,000?
218,000.
218,000?
219.
219,000?
220,000.
220,000?
221,000.
221,000?
222,000.
222,000? 222,000 going twice? Third and final call, 222,000?